Hello, hello, hello. I am back, and I am here on the One Mic Media channel to discuss Power Book 4, Episode 4. And of course, I could not do this without the person who gives the most insight, the most theories, my girl Michelle. Let me put her in real quick. What's going on, Michelle?
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, let's get started. So this
hmm
week we piggyback off last week where the last thing we saw was your boy Jannard kill Lil K. And this week we start with him still getting high as he was last week, and now he's having hallucinations about Lil K. How you feel about that opening scene right there?
Gotcha, nigga. You know
Basically.
how in Power they love to bring back that person you killed.
Hmm.
So
Right.
Lil K Ghost gonna start fucking with him
Hmm.
heavy.
Yeah.
Well, I was cracking up.
We'll get into more Jannard, of course. But next we get the whole task force and my man, the detective guy, the white detective, he on point. He like, listen, I want you two to tell Tommy we're gonna put the people on the street to make buy and bust from CBI. We're about to get this shit cracked. How you feel about this task force coming together? Right there.
It's honestly, like I said the last time we chatted, they have it all figured out
Right.
already. They know
Right.
all the players. They know
Yeah.
who's doing what, who's moving what. But so it's interesting seeing how so fast in this season they're on top of it, trying to catch him up
Yeah.
in something.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And speaking of
hmm
that tail he put on Tommy, they wound up tailing him while he's taking Miguel's sister out for this driving lesson, and they got the truck or whatever. He out there flirting, out teaching how to drive and stuff like that. And they're watching the whole thing. And of course, they do get some pictures, and they would confirm that. How you felt about the whole thing with the? Well, let's start with just her and Tommy and the whole driving lesson and stuff like that. So,
we knew it was coming, right?
right,
Tommy, it's funny how all this shit he got going on,
right.
and he still make the time for some pussy.
I mean, Diamond do shit all the time.
Diamond
So,
do so right,
right.
right. But we're seeing we kind of predicted their character development together, and it's interesting. Two worlds that shouldn't be colliding is basically.
Right.
As far as the cops, like honestly, they're starting to get. Even though we're seeing them now, it's really starting to get on my nerves. How can I say this? How much they're trying to do it and make it seem realistic, but also what's bothering me is Tommy doesn't seem so aware of them yet,
Right.
whereas he would have been in the original Power.
He
Maybe
didn't
that's
wear
just
them
my
at
assessment.
all. I agree with you on that though.
No.
Yeah.
So is it like he's love struck and blinded? But it's like he's not aware for the cops, but then he aware of the guy at the zoo.
I agree with that. Um, and I guess well, I'll move on from that. So then we get your boy Walter, and he's with Paulie, and they know they're short for the money from Dublin. Paulie going, I mean Tommy, I mean Walter going to try to figure out how to get it, but he don't want to get more time. Walter got a lot of pride and saying, "Listen, don't ask for more time. I'll figure it out." But Paulie goes behind his back and does it anyway. So how you feel about, and of course, I can move forward, and then eventually, of course, the guy tells Walter what happened at the bar, and then Walter then says, "Well, Paulie, you're dismissed of your position right now. Your service is no longer needed." How you feel about that? How that whole thing played out between Walter and Paulie and the Dublin dude, Brandon?
I mean, like I said, Walter has a lot of pride, and
Yeah,
he didn't want to help. He didn't want the help. Like he said, I pay my own debts.
right.
Paulie sees the big picture, right? The
Yeah,
family, because everybody knows Walter is dying, of course, right?
right.
So Paulie's trying to be. What is he? Is he a brother-in-law? I'm trying
Yeah,
to figure
bro.
out the relationship.
So yeah. Basically,
I forget,
his
but
brother-in-law, because Walter's wife, who's dead, her sister is Paulie's wife, basically.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, but all in all, Paulie's about the family. Walter's about
But hold on, but
self-preservation,
Paul is not
self-pride.
Irish. That's the problem. That's why he was able to, like that's why he didn't want to harm him in the first place because he's not Irish. You know what I mean? But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. So seeing how it unfolded, like Walter said, if it wasn't for my kids, I would kill you. But just watching Paulie feel felt lifeless in that moment, because he thought he was doing a good thing by buying the time so that there wouldn't be no real repercussions. But Walter's like, listen, this is on me. But
Yeah, I feel like that. Paulie's intentions were good, but you can't. I don't care what you said. If the boss say you don't do it, you can't do it, right? So if he's like,
sure,
"Don't go behind my back and ask him for more time," and then when Walter go to meet with bro, and he like, "Yeah, Paulie came to me, so you know me, I'm gonna do it on the strength of Paulie." Now Walter looking weak. You can't have he can't be looking weak. So at the end of the day, and I get Paulie because like Dublin would have killed Walter without the more time and the money. End of the day, that would have been Walter in his own life. They would have gonna kill Paulie. They would kill Walter. So I know Paulie looking out for him, but he like, listen, I got this. You know what I'm saying? In my
that's a
opinion.
good perspective.
Yeah. That's how I feel about it.
That's a good perspective.
But I mean, he did get more time, so I guess it worked out at the end. But what I mean, at the end of the day, he did let Paulie go. But I think Paulie will be back. I think he's either gonna be back with Walter or Victor gonna pick up Paulie because Paulie and Victor were close too.
I hope I don't see that. Honestly, I don't want to see that.
Okay.
Because neither of them to me are a strong enough character for them to merge and create an additional storyline.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I want to see that. But what I do predict, just like you say, is Paulie's going to be there when Walter dies.
Okay, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. So this little kid from last week, who Diamond was going to help out, was about to get jumped. Apparently, he told his mom. Mom comes into the shop. Who the hell is Diamond? But she really wanted to thank her for helping him out, bring him to the boxing class, and we see them flirting a little bit too. Gave her his government name. I'm David, or whatever like that he says. How you feel about this whole thing? I'm holding it right there. So.
Diamond is a flirt. He's a flirt. He made a deal, and he gonna train the little boy, but he also gonna train Mama too.
Yeah, this is probably with Diamond. I feel like Diamond is a flirt, and Diamond is he like women. You know what I mean? He got time for women. However, the CO is the one who got his drugs moving, and she the one who like making sure stuff happen in the jail. I don't think she's gonna be okay if Diamond messes with some other chick stuff like that. So you got to be real careful about his business and stuff like that.
True.
Yeah.
That's gonna be his demise on that side.
Yeah, because I mean, I know they in a real relationship, but you know how women can be and whatnot. So I'm just saying. So I like that. She's like, bro, I'm moving on drugs for you. You know what I mean? I can see it. I'm sorry to say it. So.
But like he said, this part of it was a business deal.
We're talking about women, y'all emotions. Come on now. Y'all want to hear that? I'm sorry to say.
I'm cracking.
You know it's true.
I know it's true. I know it's true.
Yeah. Anyway, so like I said before, alluded to, they did spot the girl with Tommy, Miguel's sister, and got an actual picture of her, and were able to take it back and kind of put that together. That's not something he should be really dealing with. So how you feel about what they're gonna use, how they're gonna use that against Tommy and stuff like that, the cops, I guess.
I don't see. Here's my prediction, right?
Okay, go ahead.
I don't think Miguel is going to find out about them until something bad happens and he sees that photo.
Okay.
So I think they're going to live in like this mystery world for a little. This is my prediction. They're going to live in this mystery world for a little bit, right. And maybe Miguel gets arrested, and that's when he presented that photo of Tommy and his sister.
Okay.
So
you think Miguel gets arrested?
Yeah.
Okay. And I think they might actually just. I don't think Miguel gets arrested. I think they might go up to Miguel and be like, "I wonder, have you seen this or whatever like that?" And that's when call top file for Tommy. Like they like to shake stuff. It's gonna be that white detective dude, I think, or whatever like that. They're gonna do it. I gotta figure out his name or whatever. So let me see.
But that would be a bold. Like we haven't seen them come that close to the key players yet. So and Miguel is a key player. He's a distro.
That's true. I don't think he get arrested. If I don't think he get arrested though, he don't never touch nothing or whatever. So.
Right, because the only interaction we see with the cop so far is Lil K when the guy approached him at his grandma's house.
Yeah.
Or wherever he was. Yeah, no, he's at Social Security or something like that.
Yeah, the check cash place.
Yeah.
Social Security, not Social Security.
Right? I'm cracking up. But yeah, I don't think that. Not at least until probably like episode 7 or 8.
All right. Then we see the ongoing story of your boy Jannard and his downfall. But we start seeing him. He with the other dude. They over there counting money, and the dude is asking about, "Have you seen Little K? What's going on with Little K?" But also, telling him to lock it in and that they gotta get his money out because. But while we see that, we see he get a text, not from Miguel though. It was from the Serbs saying, "Time is up. We need our money today." So again, Jannard, how you feeling about Jannard? What he going through right now?
See, before what happened and later in the episode happened, I thought that he was gonna die this episode. Cause it's like when again he got everybody chasing after
Everybody.
him. Oh, everybody something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no peace. The nigga not sleeping because he killed somebody.
Yep.
You know, so it's just watching his demise and then let it come to what it did in the later part of the episode was really interesting.
Yeah, we'll get to that too later on.
Hmm.
You did allude to Tommy now walking in the park now with the sister, and out open, just whatever, and they run up on I guess somebody from Rojas crew. Tommy being Tommy, so we go to the bathroom. Dude did pull out a knife on Tommy, try to kill him though, but Tommy get the drop on him and take him out instead, and then let her know we got to pick something later on. So how you felt about that whole scene?
So for me, what was cool about it was watching Tommy go in and out, right? So when he's with Maria, was it Maria, right? When he's with
Yeah, Maria.
Maria, he's soft and calm and chill. Next thing you know, 5 seconds later, he just killed somebody in the bathroom stall.
Yeah,
you know, so showing all the different worlds that he living in while he in Chicago.
yeah, and then so Tommy, so we talked about this earlier, the relationship between Tommy
Hmm.
and Diamond. So Tommy, he tells Diamond about what happened there. Um, and Diamond is like, okay, I'll take care of that. On top of that, Tommy sees Diamond in there with the cop who's shaking him down for the money. Tommy questioning that. But we're talking about the barbershop scene so far. The first time in the barbershop anyway. How you felt about that? So,
The first time at the barbershop.
when the guy was in
Oh,
the
when
barbershop.
Sheamus came in.
Yeah.
I was actually so when the pre credits came on,
Yeah.
I was really upset to see that this nigga was still around.
Me
I
too.
totally forgot about him.
Me too. Me too.
That's how insignificant his
Yeah.
his part of the story was. I totally forgot about him. Um, but he just has like this weird like swamp puppy vibe to him. The cop
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
So,
He looks crazy
seeing
too.
Diamond, Diamond still feels like he did last season. He don't got no choice but to do it, or this cop gonna dime him out. But Tommy's like, nah, I ain't going with that.
Yeah, I don't like how the cop is dumb to me. It's just like just keep giving you money and money and money and money and money. Like I don't care, like who you are. At some point, I'm going to give you 50,000, 25,000. Like what, bro? Like it's okay. Like come get 10,000 here or whatever. Okay, I got you. Whatever like that. But you like I'm gonna keep asking every day, all day until whatever. Like at some point, you talking about a drug dealer, killers. Like they don't keep taking that at some point. I
Right.
don't know what he was thinking, but. We'll get to his demise and on. Let's talk about your boy D Mac though. So D Mac, he at the park with his boy, and his boy talking about how the money. Oh, I thought you froze. How the money sat still, real still. How the money flowing in. Tommy and Diamond got things rolling or whatever like that. D Mac is like, yeah, but they won't put me on. They got me stuck in the house. Blah blah blah. All of a sudden, some girls walk by, and like he broke or whatever like that. So he kind of jealous because like. He ain't getting it put on, and he can't be out there with the girls, but his boy is. So, how you feeling about D Mac and his story this episode?
D Mac is so annoying to me. He is. He is so annoying. He just is. Was he 17, 18?
I think he's 17. Maybe
He
16,
is
17.
17. But you know what? He hasn't been outside in a while, so he's being introduced to some air, seeing girls for the first time in a couple of weeks since he's held up. You know.
I think that is hearing his boy saying how good the money flowing now.
Yeah, I was getting to that. So now, like I said, he's been out the game for a minute, and he want to get back in. So
Yeah.
between that, like I said, and the girls, he ready to get back in the world.
Yeah. And that was the game that he was in for so long before he met his dad and Tommy.
Right.
Stuff like that. Remember, he worked for Diamond and Janara or whatever for that. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
like he used to having fast money and stuff like that. So to say like sit in the house on the couch and go to the store with Kate every day, I feel like he's like, all right, I'm tired of doing that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
but anyway, next we get your boy Victor and this annoying ass Claudia, and she's still trying to figure out a way to get herself into the game and stuff like that. Now I don't know what it is about her. Like your dad got money, your brother got money. Or make sure you got money, you good. But no, you got to be in the game. You know what I mean? Claudia, or whatever. Like okay,
Cause she's fighting for power. I don't think it's like she doesn't. We've never seen her be that model Barbie doll. I'm over here, sister.
right?
She's always wanted to be in the game since season one.
Yeah,
So she's still trying to fight for that recognition because she's creating better relationships and deals than her dad has in a long time that her brother's capable of. But because she's a woman, they don't recognize her power. That's
right.
what she's really fighting for.
She really is. She is. She is. Well,
She annoying as shit. That's what she's
right.
really fighting for.
She is annoying as shit. She is. She tried to holler at Vic about it, and Vic's still not down with it. Vic talking about he gonna take out Walter from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool. However, she says, well, before you try to do all that, why don't you go see what your dad did to your ex did to Gloria's club or whatever. And then we see Vic go down there. He'll turn the damn nice little bar into a whole strip club or
to
whatever.
to the spot.
So titty spot. Joe's getting head right open and stuff like that. It's a wild, wild spot.
I said, oh, okay.
Right.
That bar look nice.
But Vicky ain't like that. How you feel about what what Claudia told him and what happened when they checked it out? I guess. So,
So I think Claudia's still a snake because
yeah.
she's saying that to get Walter out. But oh no, we already know she's gonna try to topple over Vic too.
Mm-hmm.
So she a snake from the beginning. As far as the Titty Club, Walter is an asshole.
Yeah.
That's some real hurtful shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
you already killed the girl. Your son know you put the hit out. Then you gonna take her establishment and turn it into a sex club? Come on.
Right.
But that goes to show what Claudia said. Walter only gives a fuck about Walter.
Yeah.
There's no family.
That's almost like spitting on her grave a little bit, turn her spot that she worked so hard for to that. And I
Right.
feel about that. So yeah. That's
Walter
that
is a
yeah. So speaking of D-Mac and Tommy, he does tell Tommy the same thing. He want to get back in the game. And Tommy now, like, first, like, what? He like, man, I said, listen, man, if I see you back in. No, sorry. D-Mac tells Tommy, my fault. If you and Diane won't put me on, then I'll go with Gennard and treason. And that kind of perked up Tommy. He's like, okay, listen. If I see you out in the streets of the game, I'll kill you myself. And don't touch your Uncle Tommy. How you feel about that scene right there?
he, for me it felt like the dialogue back in the original Power series between Tommy and Tariq.
Me too.
That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah,
You know.
It did.
But it's like at the end of the day, they grown men making grown man decisions.
Yeah.
He is still a boy and they know it and they know he's smart.
Yeah.
So it's like go do something. Like I said, go do something better with your time.
Yeah.
But that's why I still think, because man's demise is always because of his choices. You know what I'm saying? Not always, but because of his choices. And he gonna fuck around and get killed for real.
Yeah. We'll see.
And Tommy trying to stop that shit.
Yeah.
So
saying him go to Gennard and treason was the worst thing he could have said to Tommy. So
right. Because at that point, like back when in the original series when Tariq betrayed Tommy, he was out for this nigga for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was out. Tommy was out for Tariq for a minute,
Mm-hmm.
and even though Tommy and D-Mac are blood in a sense, that's still a man trying to take me out or call time to me or make me lose money. He gotta go. I don't think Tommy has any loyalty to anyone by himself.
Me too.
And Kate.
Right.
And Kate.
And Kate, yeah. That's it. That is it. So, what happens next? So speaking of season 1, another person comes back, the chick that Tommy saved that day from getting killed when Victor killed the other, I don't even remember their name. Anyway, they pick her up or whatever. She's able to point out that Vic was the one who killed the person. But she did not give up Tommy. I guess he saved her. But they try to get her. They try to force her on it, but she didn't. But she also tells him that the guy Fat Tony was there too. He might know something. So how you find about this development here? What's happening?
I just like Sheamus, I forgot all about them.
Me too. Me too.
You know,
Me too.
I had to think back. I'm like, and I had to go back to social media and find some videos. I'm like, who are these people? What happened?
Hilarious. I remember because the guy was called Fat Tony. He was skinny. That's what I remember that actually going on like that. So.
Right, right. Still, oh no, I forgot about it. But I think again, just like we talked about in the beginning of this conversation, the cops are doubling down and becoming relentless. So they're looking for multiple holes to poke through, and by homie picking her up in that sting, she has valuable information that they're going to try to pin on them or get from them.
She's pointing out, I can witness Vic kill somebody.
Vic,
like,
right?
Yeah. So that's like already like extra stuff. Like they can pull Vic in right now. Honestly, probably they wanted to, but they're not going to because they're trying to build up more stuff like that. But what I'm saying, they got eyewitness to a murder basically. Like Vic could be done. That's it.
That and a part of me wants to believe like yes, it's like from a cop perspective, right?
Yeah.
It's pick everybody up now, and weigh your options of landing trials and see what sticks, or leave them out there for them to continue to do shit and get people killed. So which one do you?
Yeah, that's true. If murderers are out there, you let murderers stay on the street when you got a whole case already right now. I agree with that. That is kind of weird how they do that stuff or whatever like that because I don't know.
Just makes you think.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip over this whole scene about Diamond and the boy in the boxing ring because that's not really interesting at all to me.
Yeah, it wasn't. I was like, okay.
But I will get back to Claudia, who does meet with the Serbs, and trying to get her a deal. They don't like Walter at all. They don't really like them at all anyway. But she tried to say, Walter's out, but he won't go. The Serb won't take the deal. But what she does do, if you listen, she tells the Serb that Diamond, Tommy, and Jannar are still working together. They let y'all think they separate, but they still working together. Blah blah blah. So now you go check that out. How you felt about that whole scene with Claudia and the Serb? Was it Miritich? Yeah, Miritich is his name.
Miritich, yeah. Claudia, like I said, she's trying to make her own deals. Now, it's funny. Like I said, she a snake too, so she's trying to stamp her way in whichever avenue she could see fit. She didn't want to do any business with Jannar because that nigga tainted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now she's trying to basically drop fake alliances on Mikovic. Mikovic or Mitrovic? The Serbian guy. So it's interesting now when he said go check it out. I think he believed her to an extent, but just like you said, I'll never do a deal with Walter. So, and I don't want to deal with you. So what's it really gonna be?
To him, you're always gonna be an extension of Walter. To him, I think it doesn't really matter or whatever, unless Walter's dead, maybe. But
unless Walter's dead, and also he playing the whole woman card too. Like, what do you?
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah.
He kept on referring like you have big balls. I'm like, what you gay? Nigga, like.
Well,
he said it more than 2 times.
He did. Under that suit.
Under that suit. Yeah. Your big balls under that suit. I'm like, okay.
Let's talk about Jannar. Jannar and his boxing chick, this chick or whatever like that. He go to see her. You know what I mean? They ain't got the money or whatever yet. Or she ain't got the money yet. But she first is mad that he killed Lil K. He tells her I killed Lil K. And she's mad about it, but then he was like, you're with me or you not. So she, I guess, softened up and said, I'm with you, I understand, blah, blah, blah. But she does realize Jannar been using something. How you felt about their scene right there?
They so insignificant to me.
Me too. I don't know why they even got her in the like. They got to give me a bigger picture for her. If not, like, why is she even there or whatever like that? So
that, but
let's give her
it's
something
just their dynamic doesn't flow for me.
Yeah.
Like Diamond and the CO. There was something there.
Yeah.
Diamond and the chick from last season, there was some chemistry there.
Yeah.
This one, like Jannar and whatever her name, the boxing chick.
Yeah.
They just don't work. You know what I'm saying? Her kissing him and tasting his lips or whatever, tasting the drug. She know he on something now.
Yeah.
But of course he gonna deny it because he don't want nobody to know he dipping in his own shit.
Right. Speaking of him, though, so he does finally get over to Miguel. And, of course, he ain't got the money, asks for more time. And Miguel tells him, I'm not a patient man. And they start choking him out. Maria walk in, of course, at that particular point. So he lets him, go for a second, but he kind of showing him like, we will, take you out and stuff like that. So how you feeling about Miguel in that scene with Gennard right there?
I don't really care about Miguel on this side. I want to see Miguel answering to the other guy. That's what I really want to
Oh,
see.
his boss.
His boss.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
want to
okay.
see more of that dynamic,
Got you. I got
because
you.
we got a taste of it and we
Yeah,
see Miguel's vulnerability, but I want to see more of it. I want to see
yeah,
more of Abuela and what that storyline looks like.
yeah,
But again, Jannard's demise. Again, he owes everybody. Everybody going to shake him down. So luckily Maria walked in, or we probably would have saw a more gruesome situation.
yeah. I can see that. Tommy sees again now, second time. Diamond get in the car with Sheamus. This time Tommy spotted he had a package, but didn't walk out one. Tommy get a drop on Diamond to do with everybody. Got a gun to him and says, "Are you a snitch or whatever?" Diamond tells him what's going on. Tommy says, "Okay, you ain't paying him no more or whatever like that. We're gonna take care of that whole situation, whatnot." So how you feeling about Tommy? Like in that situation, getting a drop on just Diamond as well.
Again, Tommy don't trust nobody,
Right,
even his partner. You know
right,
what I'm saying? This is the Tommy that we know. He was always posting up on Ghost.
yeah.
So we we know what Tommy's motives are. Um, plus his conscience is fucking with him a little bit too, just like Jannard.
Mhm,
You know what I'm
mhm.
saying?
Yeah,
So luckily, I'm happy to see that Diamond told him the truth about who Sheamus is.
yeah,
And so we do see, as much as Tommy doesn't trust Diamond
yeah,
in a smaller sense,
yeah.
they still have that partnership, almost like that brotherhood, and how they're choosing to operate to get this shit done.
Mhm.
You know, but yeah,
I'm
Shane.
happy. I'm happy Tommy did to get Sheamus. Well, we see what happened to him. And Tommy also said put these phones out on the street because he's seeing all the cops around, and tells Jannard to holler at his lawyer to see what the hell's going on. Meanwhile, tells Diamond. Meanwhile, with
Diamond,
Jannard,
right?
yeah, Diamond. Meanwhile, with Jannard, let's make me think about Jannard. The whole crew pops in now and says, "Yo, where's Lil K? Want to know what's going on with Lil K?" Jannard says, "I don't know." Then finally they get a text from the uncle. Lil K is dead. And then Jannard finally starts to admit, I killed him. He was insubordinate. Had to go. The rest of the crew ain't like it. They start beating his ass. And then, they decide we're done with Jannard. So how you feel about that? How that whole scene played out?
I was so irked that it wasn't like more than what it was.
Okay.
Y'all, this whole time pressed up Little K, gave us a lot of screen time with Little K,
Mm-hmm.
and we saw his grandma, I think, like 2 or 3 times, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at least three times.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
saw grandma, or yeah, grandma 2 or 3 times. Now he's going. It's like, all right, he's already a backstory, but then their way of taking it out. I honestly thought somebody was going to die in that whole fight
Me
scene.
too.
That's what I was looking for. I was looking for it to be a bigger brawl, more impactful, but you know what I'm saying? And he just like, you want to kill somebody? Kill me. I kill Lil K. What, nigga? And it was just a fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, bullets flung, but I was looking for it to be a little more than what it was.
Still might be a shootout, something like that, maybe.
Yeah, shootout. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Maybe
Okay.
Jannard killed the dude with the dreads to prove it
Yeah.
to everybody. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Something like
yeah. What
that.
I got from was the more and more you see, not only Jannard's well falling apart from the outside with the Serbs and Miguel, also from the inside. Like everybody's subordinate, nobody respects Jannard as a leader or whatever like that. So it's like you see all his different worlds, inside and outside, just falling apart little by little. Even the dudes who stay with him, I'm like, why y'all stay with this nigga? Like he owe everybody. He a drug addict now. I'd have dipped too on him, to be honest with you. So that's what it's showing me
Yeah.
though. Like it's like the demise of Jannard. At the end of the day, all we're gonna have left is the boxing chick until she finally dip on his ass too. Next thing we
I
do,
hope that's over soon.
I think he was trying to put her to work. That would be good for me. Have her do something at least, honestly. Like just say, okay, I need you to take somebody out or something like that. Just put at least have her do something in an episode for me. But anyway,
Okay.
Vic does decide after he sees the bar, the sex club now, to partner up with Claudia and to take him out. Now Vic still trying to do his slow grind. I'm gonna methodically take Walter off from the inside. Claudia like, no, let's kill his ass now. You know what I mean? He was bad to mom, bad to you, bad to me, kill Gloria. He already wounded, kill him now. And Vic finally reluctantly agrees, you know, to try to take him out now. So how you felt about that scene and how the whole thing played out?
I loved it in the sense that they keep seeing the error of their own ways and the
Right.
error of one another, but they know they got this common enemy, which is their
Right,
dad.
right, right, right.
So they keep trying to forcing the ways back together to make it happen. So Claudia, she's a real persistent bitch.
Mm-hmm.
She's also very persuasive.
Mm-hmm.
So I just guess we got to see how it's gonna happen.
You feel she was right? Let's try to kill him now, or take,
Yeah,
or Vic was right. Let's do it slowly from the inside, or whatever like that.
nah, take one now.
Take him down. Okay.
Take one now. Because the thing is, I feel like if Walter had to make that decision, it would be now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I
You know what I'm
agree.
saying?
Yeah, Walter not the
And
type person that strike me a person say, I'm gonna slowly, methodically take you out. That's not Walter, you know. So,
yeah, no.
yeah,
You see how quick he dismissed Paulie?
yeah,
No.
yeah,
You know what I'm
instantly.
saying?
Yeah. And was ready to kill him. We lucky, boy. But anyway, Tommy got this whole date set up or whatever like that. So, got the chick at the crib. She put on a little new dress, got a little music going, little drink, stuff like that. And they start dancing and everything like that. So, and they finally kiss and stuff. But as soon as they kiss, he get the call. He gotta go to the meet with Diamonds. How you feeling about Tommy and Maria and their chemistry right here?
It's cute.
Oh,
You know who it reminds me of? The first chick. What was her name? It's in the original series.
the white chick.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember right now. I
Me
forget.
either. But this is just the initial.
Yeah,
We finally got them to kiss. So more or less, like they're forming something.
yeah.
But again, once Miguel find out, it's over.
Okay. Now we get a scene, a good one to me too, with D Mac and JP, and JP playing the piano. They're kind of bonding a little bit right now, and he's telling them, about teaching them stuff like that. He's telling me, Dad, I got a date. JP gave him some money for the date. He like, yeah, I gotta get my hair done and stuff like that. How you feeling about their dynamic right there?
It's growing. It's something that we're seeing form.
I got a comment. Her name was Holly. That's you.
Holly, thank you, Steph.
Yeah.
It's something that we're seeing forming right in front of our eyes. You know what I'm saying? They were absent. Well, JP was absent out of D-Mac's life for some
Right.
time,
Right.
all throughout his childhood and adolescent years. So, like I said, we're seeing the forging of their relationship right in front of our eyes, and JP is getting more comfortable being a father too.
Yeah. I like
So,
that. Yeah, I like that too. So Diamond does meet with his lawyer. She got intel. She says, "No, they own y'all. Like, no, you're right. They're owning you." And she was like, and Diamond was saying, like, "How are they own me so quick?" and stuff like that. Like, why? Now, what Diamond don't know that it's really Tommy that got them on him, but he don't realize that. That's what I got from that scene. But also, she tell him, "You need to get somebody on the inside, Chicago PD, to try to find out can they, give you information." So he already looked. So Diamond's mind, I'm already paying this dude Seamus. So why not see if he can be my inside man? So his thought process was that ain't what Seamus wanted anyway. As Tommy, like I said, dancing with Maria, kissing her, blah blah blah. He gotta go to the meeting. The meeting is down there with Seamus. When he go to pick up his money, Tommy's there. Seamus don't like that, and then Tommy said, "Listen, I'm a businessman. I just want to see can we set up a deal? Give us information. We keep paying you. Everybody happy." Seamus is so against drug dealers. He like, nah, I ain't working for y'all. I ain't doing nothing. I'll burn this place down. Nobody will give a damn. Stuff like that.
he got my dad so bad.
Me too, yo. And then he goes, "I kill you right now." When he does that, D-Mac pops up with the same gun that he found, got out of the drawer, and he shoots Samus right in the head and kills him. Not even killed a cop, a detective actually. At that, how you feeling about that situation? What happened there?
First thing I always say, Seamus brought it on himself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He definitely could have worked with Diamond episodes ago.
Right.
Been a little nicer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Tommy entered into this opportunity. Was like, all right, yes, your lawyer said we need somebody. Let's see if this nigga will do it.
Right.
Right. Seamus being Seamus. Like not want to work with them because they're nasty, scrummy drug dealers.
He was killing with that stuff. Oh my god.
Right. So, D-Mac perceived the situation for what he did and killed him.
Mm-hmm.
So the first time I watched it, right, I was like, "What the fuck is D-Mac at the barbershop for? He's about to go get ready for a date." And then the second time I watched it, saw that Shorty wanted him to cut his hair, so that's why he
Mm-hmm.
was at the barbershop. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
this nigga about to change his whole appearance for this whole.
But it's a little fluky, right? She wasn't even that bad. I'm like, yo,
I was like, oh shit, okay.
yeah. I guess they getting
See
that
what
cut
niggas
now,
will
though.
do.
Right. Mm-hmm.
No. What you feel about it?
Oh, my fault. I'm sorry. So I feel a lot actually. I feel like I get D-Mac saying I want to thinking I got to protect my Uncle Tommy or whatever at that moment and stuff, and I know who the hell it was. He didn't know it was a cop or nothing like that, so he's feeling like I got the gun on him too. Plus, D-Mac already from the streets, you know what I mean? That's what he do. But I do feel like I don't know if he got a body already. I don't seem like he do, but I feel like this might haunt him a little bit. I'm not sure, and I also don't know, does Tommy and or D-Mac let JP know what happened and how JP going to respond about this situation, because JP is like feeling so good about their relationship now and like want him off the street. So for this to happen, is he gonna blame Tommy? Like, it's a lot to me that could kind of come out as on the family side as far as that's concerned. On the other side of it, they got to get rid of a cop's body. I don't know, the cop phone got diamond information in there. Like, it really about to heat up a little bit to me. So
Yeah, I mean, nah, that does make sense. I didn't even think about it that far, that far into it, because I'm thinking like, all right, well, they're just gonna get rid of the body. That's one less cop they gotta deal with, but that still weakens their position to get somebody from the inside.
yeah,
You
that's it.
know,
Yeah, and I'm worried about. I'm definitely worried about D Mac, and like I said, I don't know how, but I feel like JP gonna find out and be mad about it.
but is he? That's my question.
Yeah,
Are they gonna keep it amongst themselves because they don't want JP to know? Like,
they
we
might.
don't, we,
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, no,
you know
well,
what I'm
no.
saying?
So I mean, it's. I don't know. You know what? The thing I like about Tommy, though, if you really watch Tommy keep it G, though. He don't really lie a lot and whatnot.
Nah,
So
nah.
he might be like, look, D Mac caught a body last night. You know what I mean? I don't know how to say what's it, but
So, all right, so let's go back to the last episode, right?
yeah.
Did this is where I'm trying to figure out. Did him and JP have a conversation
Oh
about
no,
that gun?
that's about D Mac hair. It look like a wig anyhow. That's my body
Right.
dress.
I hope it is. I hope that's not natural. But um did he give him permission to get that gun out the
No,
drawer?
they don't even know he got it
Right.
out the drawer. Yeah.
Right. So now, okay, that's what I thought. He took it and then sat down on the couch, right?
Right, right, right,
So
right,
now he
right.
has possession of it. His little homie friend know he got it in the book bag, whatever.
Right, right.
Keep himself strapped. So it's like you wanted to, have your shit and be back in the game so bad, and now you caught a whole body.
Yeah. I'm a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see. Like they said, they might keep it from JP. Ty might say, you know what, JP, I'm set my bad. D-Mac caught a body. They might both scream at him because he had the gun and didn't ask for it. We don't know how this is going to go.
I don't think I would say anything to JP. I wouldn't, but I feel like somehow it's gonna come out.
Well, I mean, think about like Tommy and Tariq had secrets from Ghost.
That's true. And Ghost is mad at him. I mean, yeah, that's definitely true. Whatever.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, it might not. We're gonna see how it play out.
But also, D-Mac is a very emotional child.
Yeah.
So he might just go. He might just really be shaken up and tell his dad anyway. We don't
know. I just feel like for storytelling wise, I want them to tell JP just so we can see how JP will react. As far as I'm concerned, like what I want to see visually. But Diamond wise, I don't know. I mean, he could be happy to do it off his back, but also worry about him might come back, to his place, the barbershop or whatever like that. So we're gonna say, remember, he still got the other, his real PO who's still in his case too, who went in this episode or whatever. About stuff. So Diamond, we talking about Jannard got a lot. Diamond got a lot going on too, actually. You know what I mean? He ain't got as much as Jannard.
I mean, he got the PO, he got the CO.
Yeah, Sheamus dead now, but he had Sheamus too, whatever like that.
He has Sheamus.
Yeah.
Jannar is an enemy.
Yeah. And
Miguel.
Miguel. You know what I'm saying? Diamond got a lot of stuff going on too, whatever like that. Diamond just like real low key sit in the barbershop a lot, but it'd be a lot on him a little bit, especially being fresh out of jail.
You know what You know what character is interesting in this season? The old man barber.
Yes, I like him because he knows what's going on.
Right.
And then he said, "Oh, he gave you your real name, your government name, huh?" So I'm David.
I would too for that booty.
Right. So, but anyway, I liked the episode. I thought it kept the story moving along. Wasn't as action packed as last week to me, but I will still give it at least an 8 for me or whatnot. What would you say?
I say the same thing. Watching it a second time, it was better. The initial watch was like, ugh.
Yeah.
But watching it and listening to the dialogue the second time was a lot better for me. I would give it an 8.
I actually watched it on my flight last night. I downloaded it, so I was watching it the whole way home a little bit. So
okay.
And she said, Stephanie, about the old man barber. I love him. Yeah, he's dope.
They
hope they give him more screen time and more lines, actually. So, it's cool. But anyway, he didn't make it because he just texted me a few minutes ago, and we're about to wrap it up. Short night for us, but we're able to get a compact show, give you our insight, our thoughts, our theories. We'll be back next week for the following episode, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you once again, Michelle, for always being here when you can. I appreciate you, even though I hate your Eagles hat. But you know what I mean.
Wait, what?
This is much better than the first. Well, the hat's fine. She said the season is much better than the first season.
I do agree, Steph.
I agree with that. The first one was slow as hell. I hate the Eagles. But anyway, thank you all for watching, you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good night.
Peace.